Hi guys, I'm Rich Wagon with rwcoaching.net. Welcome to another video. Today's Friday. Normally we do an interview, but due to schedules, most likely our interview is gonna come out on Monday. Uh, but today, what I want to talk to you it's about fasting. Throughout my life, I did a bunch of fastings and half days fastings and stuff like that. I actually did two Ironmans with no breakfast, and I felt great. Um, but I just ended a 10-day pretty much juice fasting. All I had was juice, and doing a fasting, like I didn't do. Of course, I lost weight, but my main focus was never lose weight. Was just a kickstart. So when you do a fasting, for me, um, first thing, the first benefit I felt it's like how you hold on some emotions to food. Like for example, I went to a great amount of stress last year and in the beginning of this year, but and normally I'm a stress eater. Like I start eating whatever is in front of me when I get stressed out. So when I did the fasting, I was able to break that cycle and realize what I was doing. Some days, like after a while you don't get as hungry, and then you start to realize how the minute that something happened, how you go for food in order to feel better or to reduce the stress or whatever you thinking about it. But that for me was the greatest benefit of realizing, like, okay, like I know to break that cycle of just going to the food just because of stress. um, the other thing was the mental clarity that you have is just like something amazing. And to realize that you don't depend just on food to have energy. Like I usually explain to a lot of people, it's uh, your first source of energy, of course, is oxygen, because you can spend what like without having any brain damage 5 minutes, and then after that you're already having a brain damage without oxygen. Second, it's liquid. Okay. And to be honest, your body have, like the skinniest person you're gonna know, your body have 40,000 calories of fat to be burning. Okay. So literally you don't need much food, and your body will burn the fat way before it start burning the muscle. um, so that's like, for me, those are the two huge benefits of doing a fasting. Like I done it, I think by now I did uh, at least four fasting throughout my life, and all of them, like my goal was never lose the weight. My goal was just a quick start and break the emotional part of food. The other thing that really helped me was to kickstart my metabolism. Like I was feeling like sluggish all the time because of course I was eating just by pure emotional. And I was eating pretty much anything that show up in front of me. um, like sometimes I wouldn't eat for hours, of course, with the stress, but when I was able to eat, I would just eat whatever. So what it did to me was, like, first, like when you come back from a fasting, it's like, what, I want to eat really good things, like real food and all that. And the kickstart you had in the metabolism, like my after that, when I start eating again, my metabolism was just like, like working out, working with no problem. My energy levels was sky high. Even during the fasting, like a lot of people think, like, how come you have energy with just juice or green juice or just water? Um, like your body have literally thousands of calories from fat in order to burn. And when you switch for that fat burning, you just have like incredible energy. Of course, doing like intermittent fasting, it's actually also another thing if you don't want to do full-blown fasting. Let's say you just keep breakfast and your first meal is actually lunch and dinner. That's a good way to experience a little bit of it, but it's not as strong as you do. Like I did a 10 days. I've done it before 2 weeks, and I've done it before a 5 day. So nothing compares to like going for a longer period of time. And I suggest a minimum 10 days. But it's an incredible feeling, and your mind gets so clear, your energy levels get sky high. You're able to focus better. Like your emotional link to food, it kind of helps break it up that cycle. So it overall a really good experience. If you have any questions how you want to be done, or if you want to know more about experience, just contact us. And if you like this video, just put the thumbs up. um, I think that's pretty much it. Our magazine is new magazine is coming out on around June 20th, so stay tuned. And I'll see you Monday, hopefully with an interview if everything goes perfect with our schedule. If not, most likely next Friday we're gonna have an interview. Feel good.